Hello, and welcome to our lecture for Chapter 2, The Legal Environment of Forensic Accounting. Learning Objective 1. Explain why it is necessary for a forensic accountant to have a working knowledge of the legal environment. In this slide, we're going to discuss the definition and functions of law. In the United States, we advocate a rule of law doctrine which proposes that governance via a cumulative body of legal principles is superior to the rule of any human leader, for example, a dictator, a king, or a president. And all people stand equal in the eyes of the law. No person is above the law. Black Law's Dictionary defines law as the legal order, system, or regimen that orders human activities and relations through systematic application of the force of politically organized society. Backed by force. So according to this definition, the law serves to influence, protect, regulate, and maintain our society. It suggests that the law is fluid, forever evolving in response to social, economic, and political forces. Law has three basic functions. 1, dispute resolution, criminal and civil actions. 2, protection of property, such as the use and contract rights. 3, preservation of the state. The law is enforced with the use of sanctions. In criminal cases, sanctions include imprisonment, home confinement, probation, day reporting, fines, or even capital punishment. In civil cases, sanctions generally involve compensation for loss or wrongs suffered, such as economic damages. Law and justice. U.S. citizens enjoy the constitutional promise of justice, which appears in the preamble of the United States Constitution. Justice is a profound concept, generally defined by its context. Black Law's Dictionary defines multiple forms of justice. You have civil justice, which is justice that's concerned with the private affairs of citizens and their respective rights, including certain freedoms of speech and action, equal treatment protection, and opportunities regardless of race, sex, or religion. There's criminal justice, a system directly involved in the apprehension, prosecution, defense, sentencing, incarceration, and supervision of those suspected or charged with criminal offenses. There's personal justice, justice between parties to a dispute regardless of any larger principles that might be involved. Social justice, justice that conforms to a moral principle such as all people are equal. Substantial justice, justice fairly administered according to the rules of substantive law, such as like a fair trial. In a legal setting, justice is viewed as both a process and an outcome. As a process, justice implies fair and equal treatment, certain rights and protections within the judicial system. The judicial process is administered and managed by the court, acting as the trier of law. Two components of the judicial process that are important to forensic accountants include procedures and evidence, both of which will be discussed in later sections. Outcomes or verdicts are determined by the trier of fact, which is the jury in a jury trial or the judge in a bench trial. And verdicts are expected to be decided based on the evidence presented during the trial.